So about a few days ago, like about 3 days ago, so there's this news that kept going around the internet how that they are now beginning to ban, or they are planning on banning certain things. They mentioned they said hawking in vehicles, preaching in buses, and traffic lights, whatever. But my point of discussion right now is the preaching in the bus, preaching Christ in the bus. Say that if you are caught, you will have to pay a fine of 50,000 naira. And it reminded me of a post of Trump I saw, or something, a word, something, a quote of Trump I saw a few days prior to that day. I saw this news, which he said that when Christians are not the ones in power, the people in power would find a way to, I'm paraphrasing now, will find a way to make it difficult for you to practice your religion. And it just became obvious. And I don't know, it's like as if maybe Trump had an idea that this is going to happen or whatever. But now this is my question. This is my then this morning, today being Sunday, this morning, I actually now saw a news where the Attorney General was insisting that they're not going to change, because on their logo, on the logo of the Attorney General, like the first group, is there's an inscription of is Arabic, there's an Arabic inscription on their logo, and then the Attorney General insists that they're not removing it. Now it's becoming clear that these people have an agenda. It's becoming very clear, and I don't know whether the Senate, the people passing this law or this bill, are aware of it, that they are being controlled, they are being made to, establish the agenda, which is to Islamize Nigeria, or they are not aware, they're just being used as a tool to carry out what they want to carry out. But it is becoming very obvious now that they want to Islamize Nigeria. So if you have been listening to me, if you have been following me, these 2 points I just made now should give you an idea that I've not been foolish. I've not been talking out of emotions, and or just saying things out of things that are just off. Right? You can see clearly now, because why are you banning preaching in bus? Why? What is the problem? Is it that the preaching in bus is constituting nuisance, or is causing insecurity, or what? Instead of us to look out for how to tackle the insecurity that is currently happening in Nigeria, tackle serious, the major issues that are more serious than this, we are trying to, like, why? It doesn't even make any sense to me. Why? Then, if you want to ban preaching in buses, right? If you want to ban that, then you should also, I'm not even bothered about yes, I'm bothered, but I'm not really bothered about the inscription, removing the Arabic. Then you should also ban Muslims who pray by the roadside. You should also ban, let me tell you people what you need to ban. Maybe you don't know what to ban. Maybe you don't know what to do. You're just looking for what to do or law to pass. You should also ban these Fulanis who carries their cow and enter into cities, towns of different places, that their cows in troops will have to be, human beings will have to pass their vehicle to allow cows to pass first. How, like, let's reason together. How does it make sense to you that one is not a problem, that one is not banned, but it is people who are practicing their belief? You don't even know. I'm sure very in many situations, those preachings and those prayers that are being made in the buses have even saved lives of people who were supposed to have accidents somehow. Do you understand? These are things you need to ban.